Hey guys, so today I'm going to be trying out a Morovan Polygel kit, which I got from Amazon. Lately, I've been ordering non-stop from Amazon, but I ordered this kit because it has so many items for such a cheap price. Plus, the Polygel colors are perfect for spring. So, let's check out the items. So first off, we have a sponge file, in other words, a buffer. Then we've got a 100-180 grit file. Then some informative instructions for any newbies. A polygel brush. It's my first time receiving a polygel brush without a spatula on the opposite end, and honestly it doesn't look too promising, but we'll see about that. Then a cuticle pusher, base and top coat, and I love how everything is securely and tightly packaged. Then 6 glitters, and the green color is calling my name. It's giving spring. I might use that. And some dual forms. Then we have slip solution. Again, I appreciate the packaging and I love how the slip solution is full. You know, once I received a half empty bottle from a cart, yeah. Then butterfly sequins, some blue sequins, which I actually have plenty of these. And I've never seen these beads before. They are so pretty. So it has a reflective, like an aurora effect. And I might use that as well. Then we have 2 nail clips. If you don't know what these are for, basically it holds the dual forms or nail molds in place. So then we've got the product list, which does show all the polygel colors. So it is 10 tubes in total. They're 15 grams, and the colors are very much giving spring. But let's take a closer look at the polygel. So here are the 10 in total, and each and every one of them is securely packaged. But as for the box, I want to show you all the box. As you can see, the box arrived damaged, but I'm so glad everything was well protected and nothing was spilled. And I appreciate that every tube is numbered so I know which color is which. So now I'm just going to swatch the polygel, but before that I'm going to remove the plastic. So I'm placing the polygel colors the exact order as what's shown here in the product list. And so far the colors are exactly what I'm expecting. So as I'm squeezing out the pink glitter, the polygel is actually coming out just clear and transparent. There's a few pieces of glitter and it scared me for a second. As you can see, it's not completely glittery, but the glitter must be in the bottom of the tube. It should be in the bottom. If not, I'm gonna be disappointed. And same thing goes for the last color. But here are all the swatches. I have not cured them and they're pretty spot on, except the last 2, of course. And this is how it looks after it's cured. Not much of a difference. And I really like the green minty color. It's very pretty. But this is how the last 2 colors are supposed to look like. As you can see, it's a pink glittery and holographic glittery polygel. And the swatch is not giving that. So I don't know how to get the glitter without cutting the tube. I'm gonna have to cut it out. Whoa, it looks like a galaxy in there. See, I knew it. I knew it was gonna be in there. So I'm just gonna swatch it. And yeah, that's so much better. So I shouldn't have cut too much of the other tubes, so I'll just cut off a little of this one. Oh yeah, it has a lot of glitter. This is what I wanted. And I'm gonna keep the polygel out of sunlight. I do store my polygel away from sunlight to avoid curing and hardening. So I'm gonna use double-sided tape to seal the tube. Gonna make sure that's secured so it won't harden. I cured the polygel and look at the difference. I love it. Alright, next I'm gonna prep my nails. So I'm just gonna use a sponge file, also known as a buffer, and take the smoother side and lightly file my nails. So I realize I need to push back my cuticles first. I'm always skipping or forgetting steps, but pushing back the cuticle helps the nail bed appear longer and allows the product to adhere better. I have used better cuticle pushers. This one is quite dull. When the edge is dull, it's not as easy to push back the cuticle. Alright, so now I'm just gonna buff my nails. So I have prep done. So I just want to show y'all my inspiration for one of my accent nails. I love her work and I want to do something similar. I'm only going to do one accent nail because this is a bit out of my comfort zone. I don't know if I'll be able to accomplish it on all my nails. I'm excited to try it out. So I have my nail tips sorted. I'm using coffin nails with a deep C curve. I'm going to file the sidewall so they can fit better and the free edge as well to sharpen the shape. So I am using my favorite glue. If you watch my videos, you know I use this glue all the time. You know, it just makes my nails last a long time. Next, I'm buffing the nail tips to remove the shininess away. That way the base coat can adhere better. So I'm taking and applying the base coat onto the entire nails. So I cured the base coat for 30 seconds. And I am going to try this Kit's slip solution for video purposes, which is basically alcohol diluted with water, as you can see here in the ingredients. I prefer to use alcohol as slip solution. It just works so much better. But I am going to pour it into my container here. And I'm going to use the light yellow Polygel, or actually it's more of a vanilla bean or cream color. And I'm going to apply it onto all my nails except my ring nail. My ring nail will be my accent nail. And so far guys, I do not like the brush. I'm not a fan of it. I prefer my other brush that I typically use because it makes the application process much smoother and easily spreads the polygel as I'm patting it. I think that the problem with this brush is that it's thin and the bristles are very different from my other brush that I use. Alright, so I cured the nail and it came out nice and smooth. So now I'm just going to work on my index nail, but with my own polygel brush this time. And right away, I noticed the difference immediately. You know, I just prefer this brush. And the polygel is not bad. It doesn't stick to my brush or anything. But I will say it is very fluid or like runny. It's runny. Like it floods around my cuticle and I have to go back and pat it and clean it. But that's just my main critique about the polygel. Alright, so I finished applying my polygel. On a couple of my nails, the application turned out thick, but filing should fix that. So now I'm just going to work on my ring nail. But I'm going to replace the slip solution with clean slip solution first. It was just getting cloudy. So now onto my ring nail. So this design will give me a chance to try out more of the polygel colors. But I'm going to work with the bubblegum polygel color around the cuticle, and I want to build the apex, then pat it into like a diagonal line. So after curing it, I'm going to wipe the sticky residue because I am going to file and sharpen the polygel. And then I'm just going to repeat the process. And I'm going to try to do it like Brittany did. She made them thin, nice and even, diagonally. The colors that she picked are so bright and beautiful. So let's see how my colors will turn out. So all the nails are finally done. Now I'm just going to get ready to file. So I'm using alcohol wipe to remove the sticky residue. So this is a 100-180 grit file, but the 100 side doesn't even feel that rough. Like I might have to switch over to one of my 100-180 grit coarser files because this is gonna take way too long to file the nails. Like I need a rougher and coarser file to take down the thickness of the nails. So this file is a no for me. So I filed my nails. I know they aren't perfect. I'm still learning how to shape the nails. I struggle with filing when they're long for some reason. When they're short nails, it's not really a problem. Alright, so anyways, now I'm just going to take the buffer to smooth any harsh marks. And the buffer is decent. It's better than the emery board, you know, the other file that I don't like. So filing and buffing is done. So now for the nail art, I'm going to draw flowers, getting into the spring spirit. So I'm using this minty gel polish. I'm placing a center point right there and draw 5 lines. The lines are more of a guide to form the petals. And I'm sorry it's blurry, guys, but I did draw the petals. And then I'm drawing like the letter U on the petals. I saw this design on an ad from V Beauty Pure. I've never seen nail art like this and I just had to try it. And of course, I'm going to do the flowers in different colors. And the ring nail, I'm only going to draw one flower so the polygel colors can be the main focus. And my ring nail didn't come out as I imagined. Honestly, I don't like it. I don't. It's uneven, it's thick. Next time I'm going to do them thin, very thin. That way I have more room to use more polygel. I'm definitely going to try this again. Alright, so I cured the flowers for 30 seconds. So now I'm just going to go over the flowers with rhinestone glue gel to give that like a 3D effect. And I will cure the gel after each flower for 30 seconds. And I will list everything I'm using in the description box below. And the kit is currently on sale for $16.99, but with Prime it's $14.99. You just save like $2 or $3. Honestly, I would recommend this kit. I think the price is worth everything it has. Finally, I'm just going to apply a generous amount of top coat on all the nails and cure for 30 seconds. So I bought this cuticle oil from Dollar Tree and it does come with a pump and I love it. It has crystals and it smells so good. But here are the nails. I love the flowers. And I placed the Aurora beads off camera because I was running out of storage. So sorry about that, guys. The beads are very pretty. But thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time. Bye, guys.